In this lesson, you'll learn how to localize your app resources for specific languages and regions. The resources you might want to localize include text strings, audio files, numbers, currency, and graphics. As an example, let's take a look at the strings resource file for the API Demos app. Open that, maximize the window, and it contains a large number of strings. As we've seen, it's over 1,000, and that's a lot to handle. However, all the default text is located in this single file. So to translate all this text to other languages, this file could be sent to a translation service with instructions to translate the text portion of each string, and that would be the characters that are shown here in black. You might want only a handful of different language translations, or you might want dozens, depending on your approach to your markets. Also, keep in mind that you can roll out support for different languages over time. You don't have to do them all at once. As you add translations to your app, when your app users update their devices with the latest version of your app, they'll automatically get any additional translations. And the system will use the translation for their country or region if it's available on the app. Otherwise, the default strings will be used. These defaults are often the English language versions, but they don't have to be. And you can add these translations without changing your Java code. This gives you tremendous flexibility in handling localization over time. And now let's take a look at the syntax for localizing your resource folders. As we saw in the lesson on providing resources, on the Providing Resources page on the developer's website, shown here, localized resource files are designated by appending a language code, shown here, to the resource folder name. For example, FR for French. And there can also be an optional region code, such as -RCA for Canadian French. The language codes are defined in the ISO spec 639-1, and a link is included here. And the language codes are in the second column. The region codes are specified in the ISO spec 3166, and there's a link here to that. And remember to include the dash before the specification of a region, which should also include the R. So it's a -R, US, -R, FR, and so forth. And the developer's website also includes a localization page that provides additional details, including localization strategies and testing. And I recommend you review these topics before moving ahead with localization. That's our lesson on localization. It's a powerful tool for increasing the appeal of your app in regions and countries around the world.